Hello, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and this time we're going to take a look at the Rocketfish RF120 fan. Now, two things I need to tell you about this fan. Number one, I got it used, which I try to avoid. But number two, this is a company that I think doesn't exist anymore, so can't buy it. And as you can see, it's got dirt all over it because I guess they never cleaned it while it was in the computer, which is a bad idea because I'll tell you what, I learned that if you let dust build up on a fan, it significantly decreases the performance of the fan. So, for example, I had a ceiling fan at my last apartment in the kitchen, and the kitchen is a really rough place for a ceiling fan to exist. And when I went to clean it, I could not really benefit from the wind that it was producing, even when it was on high speed, until I cleaned all that dust off. That dust had been working against the function of the fan, and it built up to such an extent that very little wind was being produced. But when I cleaned it, wow, it felt so nice. So keep your fans clean, guys. It'll have a huge impact on the performance of your computer. Anyways, so yeah, nothing special. I think the most special thing about this is the laser sticker there. But we're going to check out the noise factor for this thing. Then we'll look at the specs, okay? All right. Are you ready to rotate? Sorry, you guys never said whether you liked that or not, and I just kind of forgot about it. I just remembered. But, you know, if you don't like it, tell me. Oh, boy. That's very quiet. It's actually a pretty quiet fan. You're not going to hear it inside of a case if you can get a hold of these things. Of course, they don't move very fast either, though. As far as the static pressure is concerned, it's pretty low. I'm going to say like maybe 0.75, something like that. So it's something you could use in a case. For very minor coolers, it would be okay-ish, but I wouldn't recommend it. Basically, just stick to using it in a case, exhaust or intake. All right, let's take a look at the specs. But before we do that, would you please like, subscribe, share, and maybe even comment, because comments have a big influence on what YouTube promotes and doesn't promote. Thanks. The Rocketfish RF120 fan, it's also got on the hub DF1202512B1LN and BB-fan 212K-R1-GP. That is quite the mouthful. So, I got this for about $5 at a thrift store, and it's certified. Oh, I forgot to finish writing down the CE there. Halfway done. 50% done. UL E319075 and CE certifications, made in China, 120 by 25 millimeters, 50,000 hours of life, would have a 1-year warranty if they were still in business. 130 grams, 7 blades, 105 millimeters between the mounting holes, 1,200 RPMs, 44.01 CFMs of airflow, and I'm going to put this at 0.75 for the static pressure. 13.8 to 23.5 decibels, 50 centimeter long cable. No daisy, it's not daisy chainable, but it is sleeved, and got a PWM connector, dual ball bearings, 12 volts, 1.92 watts, 0.16 amps. It has indicators for rotation of flow and direction. Sorry. And it turns in a clockwise direction, comes with 4 fan bolts. That's all we've got. Hello, thanks for watching my video, and I need to ask for your help. So my financial situation has become very uncertain with my employer and also with the workers' comp case I have from an injury I had at work last year in 2023, for which I'm currently suing the workers' comp company. I really don't know what's going to happen in the next few months, but if you can find it within your ability without screwing yourself up to help me out, you have 2 options. One of those is to just go to my channel, Glenn's Fast Reviews, and make a one-time donation there. Or if you would want to do a repeating donation, a monthly donation, you can go to patreon.com slash GLENNMII. That's G as in Glenn, LEN as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, no, not but I, right? And there are various choices for you to sign up for. If you cannot afford the lowest option that I have put up there, let me know, and I will put in a lower option that can work for other people. Also, I want to say thank you to my very first Patreon, Rudik from Australia, who has been very kind enough to support me, and even said if I can't afford the postage to send the gifts that he has become eligible for, that's okay. I will certainly try to do that anyways, and it means a lot because not only did you choose to financially support me, but you've also been supportive in some comments on some of my videos, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if there are any questions, please put them in the comments, and you here or on Patreon, and I will try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Sometimes I don't see comments right away because of the way YouTube works. And oh, by the way, thank you to Bleeping Computer, and it's the owner of Bleeping Computer, who goes by the name of Grindler online on his website, for allowing me to use his platform to promote my channel, the PC Expert Amateur, and I appreciate it very much. And if you need help with, say, malware or technical problems with your computer, the Bleeping Computer volunteers are a good bunch of people who have a great deal of knowledge about a lot of different kinds of problems with computers. And with there is a dedicated volunteer malware removal team there. Sorry. And we'll be happy to help you. And you can just go to bleepingcomputer.com and click on the forums. There's also lots of great news about cybersecurity, about hackers and stuff like that.